Good morning, everyone. It's Fashion First Aid's Taboo Topics. I'm your host, Honest Kim. We are here with the Psychic Sidekick, Annie Miner.
Hello, everyone. Happy Tuesday.
Doesn't the Psychic Sidekick look beautiful today?
I dressed up just for you, Kim. Or I just didn't wash off the makeup from last night.
Woo woo! Good one. Today we are talking about packing tips and all of our summer travel and the best ways to pack and what to pack and all that kind of stuff. We've got our psychic prediction at the very end, and if sandwiched in between those, we've got our Dick of the Week award. So as always, ask questions like you guys always do every week. It's awesome. And we'll answer them as best we can. Let's go ahead and get started with some packing tips.
So, Kim, I just came off of a 5-week traveling adventure going from Idaho to Vermont to Miami. Obviously, 3 kind of very different environments. I think at one point I had 3 pieces of luggage with me, which was super fun, especially when I was trying to get through the Miami airport. So I'm hoping you have some really good tips for me today.
I do, and I was thinking of you when I was going through these because you are always on the go, and I thought some of these would be helpful. So, is Jesse still around by chance?
Yeah, he's right here.
Let's get some man tips before I give some girl tips.
Jesse, come back. Really fast man tips. He's trying to go to Costco. Okay, really fast man tips.
Jesse.
Fold your suit jackets inside out. Use tissue paper when you're packing collared shirts and throw a belt inside of the collar.
Roll.
Oh, yeah. Roll up your clothing. It takes way less space. Cheers.
And that was Jesse.
I've never heard the belt inside the collared shirt. I love it.
Yeah, it's smart.
Yeah. What does the tissue paper do? I wish we could ask him.
No, because I use tissue paper. So when I have my blouses, what I do is I wrap my blouses in tissue paper so it helps them not get wrinkly.
But how?
I don't know, science? Physics? It's just like when you wrap it around, it just doesn't press into them. Like if you put fabric on fabric, it's going to mold to each other. Versus the tissue, I think, acts like a barrier, so it's not like pushing into it.
Well, oh yeah, maybe because it's flat and wrinkle-free anyway, so it has to be new tissue. I guess if you're using old tissue, it's a bad idea.
Yeah. So when I have my Vince sweaters that are very easily wrinkled, I always just put a layer of tissue around it, and then I put it in actually a plastic, like, thin bag that you get from the dry cleaners, and just roll it in that, and then it's usually good to go.
And you roll it?
I roll it.
Oh, I like flat, but rolling. I've got some other tips, which I think are super great. So I know you, Psychic Sidekick, are a luggage exploder. Generally, you get somewhere, you open your bag, and stuff's kind of everywhere. And so something that I think might be helpful with that is the use the bag inside the bag system. So I use our Delicates Defenders all the time. I use the cylinder ones for bras to help them from getting crushed and also to keep them separated. You got to keep them separated. And I use the little flat, cheap mesh bags to put underwear in or swimsuits and socks. I kind of use it so even when I open my suitcase, everything's still organized.
No, because you gave me, I think when I was in Idaho, you gave me the bag for my underwear, and that was super helpful because when I was looking for a clean set of underwear, all I had to do was look for the mesh bag, and voila, there was my underwear. Or if I grabbed the wrong mesh bag, it was dirty underwear.
Yeah, I mean, and I also save all the things my shoes come in or purses when they come in the bag sometimes, and I use those for packing too. So it's nice to know, okay, this bag looks very different from the mesh bag. It's the dirty underwear bag, and this is the sock bag, and also for wrapping your shoes up to keep street ick off your clothes. So that's one tip I really like. Another tip I really like for packing is to pick a color scheme, because the things that I think are the heaviest and take up the most space are shoes. What are you doing?
Nothing.
Oh, Diet Coke. So shoes take up the most space and weigh the most. You know who has a cool program? Have you ever stayed at a Westin and they offer that Westin workout thing?
No.
They have loaner trainers that they loan you to, so you don't have to pack workout shoes with you when you go on a trip.
That's gross. That's so gross.
What do you mean?
Wearing someone's joggers that they sweated in.
With socks? Hello?
I'll do it with running shoes, but not jogging shoes. Some people really
You don't wear
sweat.
socks?
No, I do, but some people really sweat when they work out, where they need to air out their shoes for 4 days because it's like a pool in there.
Yeah, but I think that's okay.
I like the idea.
Well, me too. I've also never used it. I've always thought about using it, but in theory, I'm not going to a hotel gym. But I have gone to, when we were in Tokyo last, our friends took us to their health club, and I was the only person there not in the t-shirt short. They give you everything: socks, shoes, t-shirt, shorts, and everyone's wearing it. It's weird, like you walked into a clone gym or something. Everyone looks the exact same. I'm like, oh, this is weird.
End of the world.
Yeah, the end of the world is here, and everyone is clones. But it was okay. I mean, I wore my normal clothes, but I did use their shoes because I didn't pack workout shoes. But anyway, so if you bring all of a color scheme, right? So I kind of lately have been doing black because I bring red flats and I bring a pair of black heels. So then everything kind of goes together. It really saves on space, and then I bring a few accessories to just brighten up the basic black dresses, like scarves or a red cardigan or, fun things like that. But then it's easy and everything kind of goes together in your bag.
Yep.
Cool. Do you have anything? Oh, and definitely the things I always have with me are fashion first aid kits. Those are lifesavers on the road because your feet tend to swell when you travel. You're not drinking enough water. You're eating salty foods. So then your shoes feel a little tighter. You tend to get blisters. You tend to be walking more when you travel, especially through airports. And so those Wonder Cover come in handy. Garment guards come in handy so your shirts don't get as dirty when you travel. And I always throw in a knicker sticker or two because for some reason, if you run out of underwear or if you're bending down a lot, you don't want your underwear popping out of your back, whale tail. So knicker stickers are also super handy on vacation.
I also like, I don't know if you mentioned this, I always like bringing a pair of really comfy wedges. I really like my Tom's wedge shoes where they're low enough where my feet won't be killing by the end of the day, but they're high enough where if I can dress them up at night or dress them down during the day. Also just a really nice scarf because when you're at airports, it just adds that added warmth. Or for me, I'm a germaphobe, and so I freak out because I always think everything's dirty, which partially because it's true. And so I'll like use a scarf if I have to like rub my eye. I'll use the actual scarf to rub my eye versus my dirty fingers.
Yeah, that's a great tip. I like that. Psychic Sidekick. Cool. Well, do we have any questions? Oh, surprise. No. Super. So let's move on to the Dick of the Week award.
Oh, wait. I think one other thing that you should mention about traveling is our friends Soak Wash. I love their stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And it's amazing. I love it because you can get it in these little sample packs about this size. If I was really fast and knew exactly where they were, I'd grab one right now. But I don't. So all you do is you pour it into your sink with cold water, push it around, and then put your laundry in there, let it soak for 15 minutes, and then let it dry, and it's good to go. I love this stuff.
Oh, yeah. Here's a pack here. Soak Wash.
Bom, bom, bom.
Love it.
So that would be my only other suggestion would be the Soak Wash.
Yes, definitely. I definitely bring those with me and love them. Cool. Let's talk about Le Dick of the Week.
The Dick of the Week. I have two nominations. I can't go into big detail about one of them, but the second one I can. So the first Dick of the Week is someone that breaks a promise.
But, I mean, I don't know. That's hard. Sometimes it's like, I promise you I will do this. I promise I'll be there. And then they're not there, but maybe like they had a death in the family.
No, it's more of like a trust thing where maybe me said something that I wasn't supposed to say and I didn't realize I said it, or I wasn't even thinking, and I got in poo-poo doo-doo and I broke a promise and I felt really bad. So I guess it's me.
Oh. Well, let's try the other nomination.
Okay, the other nomination I have is the Miami Police Department. So it was 5 o'clock in the morning, and as I'm driving to the airport in Miami, I'm going down Indian Creek Road, and there's cops there saying, you can't go down this road. And I'm like, well, it's a one-way street area where it kind of goes by the hotels. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to have to turn around and go across another bridge. So I turned around and went across another bridge, and the drawbridge is down because I think a boat's passing through. No, the cops show up, and they're shutting down the bridge. So we can't turn around. We're stuck for 30 minutes. So then we turn around and go another way, and then there's more cops. So basically it took me an hour and 15 minutes to get to the airport, and I missed my flight. And I had to pay $250 to get home on top of the additional Uber cab.
Aww. That sucks. Well, I mean, I get it, right? It's not like the police planned to close all these streets down, and maybe whatever they were doing, you just timed it really well to meet whatever their closure. But it feels like they should give you, when they close something, they should give you an alternate, right? Like, hey, this is closed, right? There's got to be some warning.
Yeah. Like, there's probably something really serious going on because the cop was at one end of the street, and then you saw probably about 10 cop cars in, like, a few blocks down. Like, you couldn't even get over in that area. So it's probably something serious. I get it. They're doing their job. But I was really pissed because I had to pay probably an extra $350 after my hour-long Uber cab.
Well, this is what I think this is who the Dick of the Week should be. The people that caused the Miami Police Department to shut that down. You should file for victims' compensation for this. It's that dick who did.
I like that. No, but I just don't know what happened. We looked on the news trying to figure it out. I'm like, it sounds terrible. I'm like, better be something good, but just never heard anything.
Maybe Obama dropped by.
He did. I heard he was in Miami Beach. Yep.
Really?
No. So, do you have any nominations for Dick of the Week, Kim?
Myself.
Or what?
For being grumpy yesterday.
Were you grumpy yesterday?
Yes, because the ocean shipment didn't come. Well, they said it wasn't coming, and then it did come, and then Andy was going to help, but like he stubbed his toe or something and went to get Bactine and never came back. And
I'm sure it was a huge gaping wound.
Yeah, I think he almost amputated himself, but then decided against it or something. I don't know what happened. But an awesome 6.5-year-old helped me. A 6.5-year-old who told me this is my first time working out. So I asked her if she liked it. And she's like, yeah, I do. And she helped carry boxes from the back of the truck that had no lift gate, no forklift, no nothing. Like, they were the most unprepared. They had never called us to confirm and say that, look, we need a lift gate, blah, blah, blah. And the 6.5-year-old monkey climbed into the truck and just started moving the boxes she could. It was amazing.
Child labor laws.
Slave labor. I got a sweatshot. I got a kid.
Whose kid was that?
Jen's kid, Cammie. She is my favorite kid between the ages of 0 and 8. Hands down, she wins. I love her. Watch out, I might steal her.
Don't tell Coco and Lainey.
No, I told them about it. I told them that she's awesome. They said, "Oh my gosh, yeah, she's awesome. She's crazy. We love her."
Nice.
Anyway, so I nominate her as the absolute not dick of the week. Maybe me for being grumpy and saying wussy comments about my husband. But
All right. So okay, we have our nominations. We have A, me. B, the asshole that made the Miami Police Department shut down the roads. Or C, you for being in a grumpy mood and saying wussy comments about your husband.
okay, I vote for jerk face that caused the Miami Police Department to close down a road and make you miss your flight.
Okay, sounds good. Yay, congratulations. We don't know who you are because they never logged about it, but assholes.
Oh, we can't say that.
Oh, sorry. Jerks. Dicks.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
Okay, moving on. Psychic sidekick. Blah, 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 blah.
All right, the psychic sidekick. Here, I'll put this on. Let's see, right. Here we go. All right. Hello, my preciouses. Summer is in full swing. Don't get overwhelmed by all the festivities. Only commit to what you really enjoy. Seriously. If you don't want to go to that family barbecue, don't go to it. If you don't want to go on that trip to, like, Kokomo, don't go on it. If you don't feel like leaving the house, don't do it. Make life simpler and just pick what you really want to do. So many people are stressed. It's crazy. I thought 4th of July would give everyone the much needed relief, but it didn't. Everyone's still a little bit wound up. So make sure you're taking the much needed break you need to take. Otherwise, you're going to be running around with your head cut off. Make sure you put your nose to the grind so you get your shit done this week. And actually, don't do anything that you don't want to do on Saturday. Absolutely indulge and enjoy your Saturday. Your special numbers will be 2, 5, 7, 4, 44, 22, 33, 55, and be kind to someone every day because the ripple effect will be amazing. So that's your next task, Kim. Find someone to do something kind and selfless to. Whether it's helping someone across the street, picking up something they dropped, letting someone go in front of you, maybe paying for someone's lunch. I don't know, but be kind to everyone.
Okay, I like it. Thank you so much, Psychic Sidekick.
You're welcome very much.
Oh yeah, this Saturday's gonna rock. I'm gonna relax. All right, so next week we have how to remove picnic stains. That's always gonna.
Bounce, chicken, bounce. Well, people get
Yeah.
icy on picnics. I don't know, food fight, grass stains. There's lots of stains, right?
Yeah, it could get totally
People getting
taboo.
romantic on picnics, family picnics, children, adults. There's so many picnic stains out there. There's white ones, there's red ones, there's gooey ones, watery ones, icky ones.
All right, thanks for tuning in. Taboo Topics by Fashion First Aid. Your host, Honest Kim, and the Psychic Sidekick Annie signing off. See you next Tuesday.
Bye, everyone.